Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I want to see movies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
Hello. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where we ignore the trolling of clankers because they're insignificant. They're not even real people. They don't have human rights. Anyway, howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Dive. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I have gotten so much sleep in the past 24 hours, but I still feel tired. I'm wondering if there's something wrong with me. I probably just need to exercise is what it is. I need to exercise. That's probably the problem. But when? When am I going to find the time or the appropriate moment? I need motivation. I can't just do it. Anyway, I hope you guys doing all right. We're going to watch a trailer today. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear from any of you. I know that I have audio. I can see it moving. I can see it moving in StreamYard. Oh, you terrible. Now, last night, I said I was going to play some Star Wars: The Republic, but real life screwed up with my evening, and times just got out of hand, and it was too late by the time I really was ready to do it, so I kind of just shoved it. So we'll try again tonight. I don't promise anything. We'll try. We'll do our best. Anyway, what are we going to do today? How are you guys doing, Rabbit? What are we going to do today? We are going to, well, there is a Spider-Man trailer. I haven't watched it yet. So if we look at the Spider-Man trailer, it will be a first-time reaction. Now, I ask you, it'd be nice if you guys, somebody could drop the $25 for the reaction because this is Sony and they're likely to claim me. So little protection would be nice just so I get something out of this. But we will watch the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. I have it queued up and ready to go. And we'll go over the news. I have no great monologues planned for today. Honestly, my mind's been on the video I plan on making later this afternoon. That's where my head has been. So I don't really have anything jumping out of me because of the Spider-Man trailer today. I stayed off social media because I didn't want to see anything until I've seen it myself. So, all right. I don't see why should we wait any longer? Just to remind you, torture, tier, it's there. Your money would be helpful to make it happen. Anyway, all right. Let's go. Let's get right to the trailer. I got no preambles. Let's go right into it. I'm not going to dick around here. There's plenty of stuff to talk about when the news, I think, get to the news portion. But let's get to this. And this first frame, I already see something I don't like because it's a modern Spider-Man trope that I think is a problem that I've seen a lot. Thinking back to my days of reading old school Spider-Man, Spider-Man just doesn't sit and hang on stuff down. He kind of needs his hands and his feet. The hairs aren't on his ass. You know, the hairs that keep Spider-Man stuck to things, they aren't just on his ass. They're on his hands and his feet. So I've never understood this thing to have him just sit upside down. I've never understood that. Excuse me. And I think that's a modern Spider-Man thing. To have him sit upside down without clinging. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So could somebody tell me, am I wrong? Am I out of line here? I don't know. But that said, let me do it properly. That was just a picture. Here's one with audio. Shut up. All right. Let's do this.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend.
Oh, stop! Stop! I'm already annoyed. I'm already annoyed. Can we let this go? Because honestly, nobody liked Ned and fake Zendaya MJ. Nobody liked them. And it's been years since No Way Home. And he's still coping with it? I don't let it the fuck go. God. This is dumb. Let it go. Why is he still pining and mourning? Why can't we have real MJ? I'll take even Gwen Stacy.
Like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it!
I already don't like depressed Peter. I do not like depressed Peter. I mean, stressful Peter, yes, because Peter Parker always lives under stress. I do not like depressed Peter. I'm just doing the job. That's what I guess the feeling I get. We are 24 seconds in. That is the feeling I'm getting from this.
Hi.
Well, here comes music that I'll probably get claimed for.
My name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me.
This is already painful. I hate this. I'm sorry. I already hate this. I already hate this. Oh, I used to love it. You know, part of the whole idea of Brand New Day should be jettisoning everything from the previous 3 movies. Everything.
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
The hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Hey, guys, it's Punisher. It's John Bernthal Punisher. Aren't you excited? No, because I don't give a fuck about John Bernthal Punisher. Hey, Frank, what'd you hit me for? And what's with this music?
Joe Whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
This is lame. This is lame. It's lame.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing.
He's stalking her! He's stalking her! He's stalking fake MJ! Why? You have a chance to have a brand new stuff going on in this. It's brand new day. It's a chance to start fresh, and you're still clinging to this shit.
Even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Are we going Man Spider? Are we going Man Spider? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, God.
We're going man spider.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help. What did you say your name was?
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
Oh, it's Scorpion.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through,
Yes, I'm hearing Keith David. I am hearing Keith David. What is Keith David going to be in this, though?
it amounts to a kind of
Ninjas? Ninjas?
rebirth.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
He lives across the hall. He's stalking them. This is sick. This is sick. All right. As first trailers go, this is dog shit. You want excitement. You want cool shit. This is I'm sad and depressed Peter Parker with a Keith David monologue about transforming spiders. Is it the hand? What does the hand have to do with Spider-Man? What is the hand? We saw one Spider-Man villain in this, Scorpion, which, okay, legitimate Spider-Man villain, but Scorpion can't carry a movie as a villain. We know we're going to get Savage Hulk. We know Jean Grey's going to show up. This is not the first trailer you needed for excitement. Because he's literally... I mean, and are we going Man Spider? That's what do. Are we getting Man Spider? Are we going to get Man Spider with this? With the whole... Looks like he's getting organic web shooters here. Because, look, he's naked. And he doesn't have his web shooters. So he's going Man Spider with organic web shooters. Because he's hanging here. And, of course, Mark, go fuck yourself, Ruffalo. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because Punisher's involved. But here it is. Here's the problem already. Too many people. Too many people in this movie. There's just too many other people in this movie. I want Peter Parker Spider-Man being Spider-Man, not running around dealing with Punisher, calling him Frank. That denotes relationship prior, which they haven't done. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I read Spider-Man comic books when I was a kid. My favorite comic book of all time, my favorite run, is Maximum Carnage. Because to me, it embodies everything that's great about Spider-Man. You get solo stuff, you get teamwork, you get the struggle. You get everything. You get his greatest villains, except Green Goblin, because Harry had just died, but you know what I'm talking about. That is my favorite thing. And then I casually followed other arcs after that part of that stuff. But he's my favorite superhero, despite the fact that I am an arachnophobe. That's the ironic part of it all. But I love Spider-Man. I love it. I want nothing more to sit down and enjoy Spider-Man. But I see this, and this doesn't speak to the Spider-Man fan within me. All I see is Tom Holland stalking fake Zendaya MJ. I see him sad. We're getting tidbits of what this might be about, that he's going through changes. Oh, he's mutating. Translation, Man Spider. And what's the point? Oh, he's just coming to grips. He has a sad, solitary life. No, he should have moved on. He should have moved on. We should be seeing Peter Parker struggling to get by, but living life. living life, doing the best he can, really embracing being Spider-Man. Because in the end, Peter does love being Spider-Man. He loves doing good. All I see in this shit, let's get off Ruffalo. All I see in this is this, right here. No. I don't care if they're married. I don't care if they want to do the movie together. This was and always is bad. This was a bad idea. Fake MJ. Zendaya. It was dumb. And they had a chance to leave it behind. But whoever's in charge of this stuff decided to cling to it. Because I guarantee, ask any person who actually enjoys this version of Spider-Man. And I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I have liked him. But you include this stuff, and everybody will tell you, fake Mary Jane. It's not even Mary Jane. Fake MJ. Your name's not Mary Jane. It's a fake moniker she gave herself. Fake MJ, Ned, all that shit in his world. Nobody liked it. Nobody likes this. And you had a chance to clean break and introduce some actual Spider-Man social life, family life, friendship lore. And you didn't. You doubled down. And you stuck with the shit nobody cares about. Nobody wants this. Ask anybody, I guarantee. Only the stands will say, oh, it's so good to see Zendaya and MJ again, because they're stands and they lick balls and suck ass. This movie, and I'll say this movie will make $1 billion because it's Spider-Man. It will make $1 billion. But I can already see this movie, as I've been predicting, is a narrative nightmare. It's going to be a narrative nightmare. The story is going to make no sense. It's going to suck. And this will not have the good word of mouth that No Way Home did. It won't. It will not. I think people will generally be bored by this movie. I think the people who made this are bored with it. Because look at this movie. Look at this trailer where they started with very sad, simple music. Nothing exciting. Is your blood pumping? This is Spider-Man, one of the most athletic Marvel superheroes who can have dynamic action, and we're all just sitting there going like this. There's nothing that grabs you in this trailer. This is a pathetic, terrible first trailer. You had a chance to kind of a clean break. You didn't do it. You have a chance to generate excitement. There's nothing exciting in this. There's jangly keys you don't give a fuck about. Nobody cares about Mark Ruffalo Hulk, Bruce Banner. Nobody cares about him. In fact, everybody hates him. John Bernthal Punisher. I don't care about John Bernthal Punisher. I'm not into Daredevil like everybody else. So I may be an outlier on that. But I guarantee nobody's really looking for John Bernthal Punisher in the Spider-Man movie right now, because people want to watch Spider-Man. Movie's going to make $1 billion, but it's not going to make more. It's not going to be it's not going to be mega, and it's going to be praised. Oh, look how much money made, but it's not going to be hailed as great. Because listen, every one of Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies has made $1 billion. They all make $1 billion. But the only one of them that's been hailed as something people really clinged on to was No Way Home. And that's because of the nostalgia bait. Everybody says first 2 acts of No Way Home, boring. Third act, where you get the other Spider-Man, when you get Toby and Andrew, then people are going, yeah, all right, now we're into this. Otherwise, here we are. It's going to be another $1 billion Spider-Man movie that nobody really cares about. Because people, listen, Far From Home made $1 billion, but nobody likes or cares about that movie. It just proves, and this is more Sony than Disney. This is all kinds of I don't give a fuck. And I have no idea how anybody else has reacted to this today. I haven't looked at anybody else's reactions. This is my pure first take, not influenced reaction to this. And I am not interested. In fact, I probably won't see it at this point because I don't give a fuck. Because I don't have to watch this to get ready for Doomsday. I have to watch because that's part of the coverage. But this is not connected to Doomsday. It's running parallel to Doomsday. So I don't have to watch this to be prepared for Doomsday. Spider-Man, brand new day. Spider-Man, no, Spider-Man, same old day. Same old thing. Nothing new happening here. In fact, it's worse because they've turned Peter Parker into a stalker. We're done. I'm just going to keep yelling. We're done. I got to blow my nose. Hold on a second. Oh, man. I don't. This is this is why we can't have nice things. I'm sure there are people glazing this right now as we speak. I'm sure. I am absolutely sure there are people glazing this, just like they glaze Dune, just like they glaze everything. I'm sure there are glazings going on right now. I don't care. I think this movie looks already like boring dog shit. But we'll review it again this Sunday on Roundtable because I want the whole panel's take on this one. I want to see what the others think. Man. Oscar rules. Yeah. Yeah. I own the first one. I bought the first one because I liked the general movie itself, but I didn't buy Far From Home. I didn't buy No Way Home. And also I bought that one because I was in the throes of making sure my MCU collection was complete. I was in the throes of that. This is what happens when you don't have Uncle Ben as part of your mythos. This is what happens. Uncle Ben would have told Peter, you don't stalk a girl you like. You don't stalk girls, Peter. Uncle Ben would have taught Peter not to stalk girls. That's the bottom line there. Oh, man. I am at a loss a little bit here. I am at a loss. What are we doing? Why? Listen, I'm a little bit of shock. I'm a little bit of shock because the whole concept of this movie doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. You had a chance to have nothing weighing you down from the previous trilogy. You had a chance to have true Peter Parker on his own, fighting for survival, getting by, dealing with JJ, taking pictures, barely making ends meet. You had a chance for all that to run. Maybe like I said, I would have accepted Gwen Stacy being reintroduced as a possible love interest. And I'm not really a Gwen Stacy fan. She was before my time. I didn't start reading Spider-Man comics until after she was dead. I entered during the MJ era. So I would even take Gwen Stacy coming in. I would. How can you have? I'm stuck on how can he be a stalker? I live across the hall in the neighborhood, a friendly neighborhood. But he watches them. He walks around. Watches their videos. This is pathetic. I mean, Peter has his pathetic moments in his life, but it's usually after a tragedy. It's been years since the events of No Way Home. It's been years. And he's obsessed. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever play Stellaris again, Kel. I don't know. I feel like the game's moved beyond me. I feel like it has. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know about anything anymore. This has kind of thrown me for a loop this morning. Afternoon. I was expecting them to do something exciting. And instead they do something boring. Peter Parker the Stalker. Jeez. Oh, all right. Enough of this. Moving on. I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna be locked in a trauma loop if I keep going. Gonna be locked in a trauma loop. All right. Why don't we get to the news? Maybe something else will make me angry. Because I doubt there's anything. Only thing that will make me happy is if I open up my email. I'm gonna look right now. If I open up my email and I say your copy of Crimson Desert is shipped. Because it comes out tomorrow, but it won't ship until tomorrow. Nope, it hasn't shipped. That would make me happy because I'm your physical copy peasant. So I'm waiting, but we will play Crimson Desert. Hopefully, we'll get to play it this weekend. All right, why don't we bring the news up? Let's bring the news up. Thank you everybody for watching right now. Please hit that like button. Hit the like button. If you would like, give me money. Give me money. I would like money to do stuff. Okay. Well, this looks pathetic. Let's refresh these. Already seeing things that are pissing me off. The Spider-Man trailer has thrown me for a loop. It has. I'm so surprised. I'm surprised that it's so lame. I was so lame. I'm surprised it was that lame. I really am. No, honestly, they don't. That's actually not true. I get shit sent to me faster all the time than what I pay for. They don't hold my shit hostage. They don't, honestly. I will say that. I mean, I'll bitch and moan about Amazon as a company, but in terms of my experience, I get my shit on time, sometimes early, and when shit isn't right, they take it right back. They give me my money back. All right, let's go. Incredibles 3, Lilo & Stitch 2 set 2028 release dates. Oof. Incredibles 3. Here's the problem. Nobody really liked Incredibles 2. Everybody loves Incredibles 1. Incredibles 1, fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. But nobody really liked Incredibles 2. The only thing I liked in Incredibles 2 was Raccoon Baby Fight. Because that was funny as shit. The rest of that movie's dog shit. I don't remember the rest of the movie. Even with my memory, I don't remember the rest of that movie. I black spotted it. Complete black spot. Don't remember what happened, what they were doing. Nothing at all. So they're gonna go with Incredibles 3. And is Holly Hunter gonna slur her way through the whole movie now? Because we've seen what she acts like now. Could she even do proper voice work anymore? And Lilo & Stitch 2. Live action had a lot of goodwill going in, but not a lot of goodwill going out. Lilo & Stitch 2. I do not think Lilo & Stitch 2 is going to have the same haul that the first one had. I think it's going to come in rather lower because they screwed up the ending. And I doubt they're going to follow the lore anymore. Very much doubt it. If you think she was just mumbling on Star Trek, that would be funny. I don't know. Global record revenues grow 31.7 billion in 11th year of gains. Whatever. Don't care. I don't listen to your musics. Inside Chloe Zhao's failed Buffy the Vampire Slayer reboot revival. And Sarah Michelle Gellar's shockingly small screen time. Yeah, so apparently there is the script out there. Everybody was telling me that yesterday. There is a script out there. It was going to be terrible, and it deserved to die. And because Chloe Zhao isn't good at her job. She was a diversity hire and has proven so over and over again. But Adam, she won an Oscar. Show me where the Oscars are relevant. Oh, you can't. Why are Dune Part 3 and Avengers Doomsday opening in theaters on the same day? Because neither one is afraid of the other. American Gladiator since Prime Video release date. We're going back to American Gladiators. Damn. Holy shit. More American Gladiators. A Prime original. I always liked American Gladiators. Dun 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 dun. I love American Gladiators. That shit was fun. And that's where I first saw Gina Carano and realized, wow, she's hot. I want to have sex with her. You know, that's where I first saw that. Hey, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to deny it. So I'm all for more American Gladiators. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. It might be something to watch. Takeaways from Variety's True Crime Summit. Nobody gives a fuck. Netflix $1 Million Secret said season 2. Never heard of it. Life is Strange TV series. Oh, yes. I'm sure that's going to do so well. So well. Don't give a fuck about Hanoi Trader Jane. Impractical Jokers, season 13. I never watched that shit. Never watched it. Yeah, that's the thing. Here's the only thing I thought I could do better at was the ball gun one where you had to shoot the ball guns at the target. That's the only one I thought I can do better than those people. Because that's not so much a test of athleticism. It's a test of eye-hand coordination and firearm skills, which I have. So I always thought I can do better with shooting the target with the tennis, with the different ball launchers that they had. I always thought I could do better. That's the only one. That's the only one. Because that doesn't require me to climb a wall or swing on a rope or joust with somebody. You know, it doesn't require that. That just takes aim and concentration and timing. So I always thought I could do better on that one. Oh, God. I don't think Gina's going to be on Gladiators. She's going to kick Ronda Rousey's ass is what she's going to do. Did you guys see a week or so ago the photo op where you had Ronda and Gina there? Gina looked fantastic. She was already in fighting shape, dude. Oof. Oh, yeah. Oh, it took me back. It took me back, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Josh D'Amaro on his first day as Disney CEO tells employees creative excellence will remain our North Star. Wow, that star went supernova 10 years ago, Josh. That star went supernova forever ago. Give me a break, man. Kristen Stewart to preside over Biarritz Nouvelles Vogue Fest, whatever. She is talentless. Embassy Studios opens creative production. I don't even know what that is. Live Nation plays, don't care. Sarah Dosa direct, don't care. Rebecca Ferguson only has one scene in Dune 3, and there's a lot of FOMO, but she has one scene, a scene that isn't in the books. And you saw it in the trailer. Lady Jessica is not a part of Dune. And I hate this shit. Why does she have writing on her face? Fucking crap. Fucking Dune. And like I said, everybody was glazing that shit yesterday. Everybody was. Fucking ridiculous. I wasn't trying to kill Hannah Montana off. Miley Cyrus, I'm reclaiming the Disney icon after 20 years, getting sober and reuniting with dad, Billy Ray. She still disgusts me. I could smell her through that picture. California awards $296 million in TV tax credits, expands to animated and competition shows. Yeah, right. Shit will still cost more and not make any money. I don't know what this is, and I don't really care. Some movie with people in it I don't care about. We'll go deeper. We'll go deeper. Maya Hawke, KJ Apa. Stop it. Starring Shakespeare-inspired rom-com The Summer Oath. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's all nepotism right there. Nepotism with Maya Hawke. Xbox Starfield launch on PS5 in April. Don't care. Don't care. Not buying it. Mia McKenna, Bruce, and Natalie Dormer bring a royal-adjacent murder to life in BritBox to sensationalize the lady. Wow, don't care. Not care. I don't care about any of this. There's nothing here. Val Kilmer resurrected by AI to star in As Deep as the Grave Goes. First look, I've heard that he gave permission for this. That's what I've heard. So as ghoulish and grotesque as this might be, he wanted this. It doesn't mean I'm going to go see it, though. Doesn't mean I'm going to go see it. Michaela Cole's remake Jean-Claude Van Damme martial arts film Bloodsport. What? Dude, don't remake Bloodsport. Kumte, kumte, kumte. Don't remake Bloodsport. Don't remake Bloodsport. There's something cool about Bloodsport. You're gonna taint it. You're gonna ruin it. You're gonna modern day it. I mean, it's a true story. That's what's cool about it. It's a true story. It's a period piece. Fuck that. Zach Galifianakis to host Netflix show about gardening. No, thank you. I don't find him funny anymore, if I ever really did. BTS to appear. Don't care. Don't care about your K-pop crap. Don't care. Anything else? We'll go one more. Sean Penn is a commie Marxist. He's a commie Marxist. I don't care what he thinks or does. Amy Poehler, Reservation Dogs creator Sterling Harbaugh, PBS Kids Free Peabody Award honors. There's all kinds of wrong with that statement. All kinds of wrong with that. I said based on a true story. Soviet Jeans team kicks off production on late Soviet love story. Wow, I don't care. New Day trailer. We already complained about that today. Don't care. Anything here? Is that Sydney Sweeney and her tits? Yes, it is. But I don't know why she's on there for housemaid, I guess. I don't know. Don't care. Hans Zimmer's Bleeding Fingers music expands to London. Well, he is the man now. He's the current top of the king of the hill. That's enough of this. Let's move on. Don't make me upset that I don't have my game for a couple of days. ESA Foundation raises $1.15 million with Night to Unite. I don't know what that is, but I hope it's for something good. Buffy reboot reportedly felt too small without enough Buffy. So apparently she wasn't in it. Bloodsport remake announcer that DC reverses one of its most controversial plot twists as spoiler returns. I don't care. Xbox will finally let you disable quick resume for specific games, such as online titles that it just doesn't play nice with. I don't care. Here's the Valkyrie AI thing again. Daredevil star Charlie Cox working on new video game following Claire Obscure Episode 33 success. Well, I mean, here's the thing. He's only in the first act of the game. He only voices one character, and that character, spoiler, dies. Oh, good for him, though. Horror icon John Carpenter lists his favorite video games of all time, and 3 he's really looking forward to. Somehow, I don't care what John Carpenter cares about. I don't. Super Mario Galaxy movie teaser includes Pikmin, though technically they've been part of Mario canon for 20 years. I'm not touching that. Surprise! Sony releases PS3 software update. Well, I guess I need to plug my PS3 in and get it updated. No, I won't. Unencrypted Steam build of Death Stranding 2 leaks online just hours before release. Batman 2 update from Robert Pattinson. I don't care. Commissar Sebastian Yarrick is back from the dead just in time for Warhammer 40K's big Armageddon push. My lore is not up enough to know who that is. Creating a game like GTA 6 takes human engagement and creativity, says boss and a publisher Take-Two. It also takes billions of dollars. Cyberpunk TCG is raising so much money so fast on Kickstarter, its designer can't keep up with the stretch goals. Okay. Brand new day trailer. Already cried about that. Sony takes aim at Studio Ghibli AI slop developing tool to stop copyright infringement content and compensate original creators. People, I don't care. I really will have a shirt or hat to one that says I don't care. I don't care. GameCube classic Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness now available to play on Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, Dermy told me about that last night. He's going to play that. Sony reportedly issuing automatic refunds for additional content bought for short-lived live service High Guard. Good. It's not ringing a bell. But good. Sony giving money back like they should on stuff. Remedy ditches further updates to control multiplayer spinoff, FBC, Firebreak final update. I don't, blah, blah, blah. Crimson said the global release time confirmed as preload goes live. Yes, and I have to wait for my physical copy. And this is stuff from yesterday. Marvel confirms Daredevil aborted again. Season 2 is about Trump and ICE. Yeah, that's gonna land well. Have fun, Dre and Brad. Brad's apparently watching it too. Have fun. I'm not touching that shit because I don't need to because I don't watch Daredevil. Oscars rating tank amid political grandstanding. Viewership down 9%. Yeah, apparently it drew in just 17.9 million viewers. Yep, one of the most protected places in the country that night, and nobody cared. Could have blown the whole thing up and nobody would have cared. But we wouldn't blow things up because we don't support terrorism. One Piece Season 3 gets encouraging update, and Netflix may finally be fixing a big problem. Encouraging update? They already finished filming it, you jackasses. It's done. And there's nothing to fix. Nothing to fix. Because it wasn't One Piece. I'm not getting into it. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Nick Offerman calls Dennis Quaid crazy for not hiding Trump support. Well, Nick Offerman can shut the fuck up and let Dennis Quaid, a superior actor, do whatever he wants. Actually, anything else here? No, just some stuff from yesterday. All right, there we go. All right, that's the news. That's all I got. We complained about Spider-Man. We talked about the news. Unless you guys want to submit some money and extend the show for reasons that you may desire, we'll wrap it up. I got a video to make, so let's move on. Anyway, so there we go. Let's check Stream Elements. All right, unless there's anything you guys want to talk about, we'll move on. We'll get out of here. All right, so tonight, I'm going to make a video in a little while. Let's sit down, work on it. Video called Is Star Trek Dead? That's what it's called. Is Star Trek Dead? I will talk about things. I don't know how long I'm going to go on. I will simply sit down and start recording. I have thoughts. You know how it goes. I have thoughts. I'm going to express them. And then I'll make a video from it. So that'll be up later today. We may or may not watch or play some Star Wars The Old Republic. And then tomorrow, Thursday, I don't know what we're going to do. I have no idea. None whatsoever. In a perfect world, if I could get my physical copy beamed into my hands, we'd play Crimson Desert. I don't have that person. Other than that, I don't know. Friday, I play Crimson Desert if I have it. Saturday, play Crimson Desert if I have it. Sunday, roundtable, 3 p.m. Eastern, where we're going to talk about some stuff that we've seen this week. And then, of course, we'll start all over again next week with Monday and a chat made me watch his reviews for Project Hail Mary. Had to remember what it was for a second. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to say farewell to you because if there's no money to be spent here, then I must go make a video to try and make money the old-fashioned way with ad revenue. So thank you one and all for joining me today. I appreciate you guys showing up. Hit that like button. Watch, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Until then, hang on, wait, let's get rid of this. There we go. Until then, take it easy. Have a great rest of your day. And those of you at MegaCon, have fun.